All right, we're getting more breaking developments right now as far as that the case of the alleged blast near the Israel embassy is concerned. Delhi police has confirmed that there was a PCR call, but there is no blast. What we're getting to know as far as the sources from Delhi Police Special Cell is concerned. My colleague and senior editor Shavan Sen joins us on the broadcast for more. Shavan, over to you. What are the details you're picking up right now as per your sources?
Well, in fact, Rakshita, let me just quickly take you through what's really happening right now outside the Israel embassy. In fact, we are at the gate number 4 of the Israel embassy. This is just behind, and what you can see around right now, this entire area, I'll just quickly just take you through some of the details here. You do have the Delhi police who's still here, the Delhi police team. In fact, I'll just take you through these latest visuals of the vehicles that have just been brought in. In fact, right now, this is part of the protocol. Let me just tell you, at roughly around 17:43 this evening is when that first call was actually made. So this was the call with regards to a sound of explosion that was heard by the Israel embassy officials, and that is the reason why the protocol was put into place. Now, this is a little different than any other place, given the fact that since the war actually began in Israel, Section 144 has already been imposed in this very area from where we are reporting. Just on the other side, the entrance, the main entrance of the Israel embassy is on the other side, not the very place from where we are broadcasting. So that is the reason why you would find far more number of people who have been allowed to stand here. On the other side, remember, that's the entire area where the entire inspection is essentially being done. Not a single person is essentially allowed to be there. Now, just a quick update of what we know so far. Why exactly perhaps the entire security agencies were sent into a tizzy? Simply because of the call, the PCR call that was actually made. Thereafter, remember, the PCR van, which is basically placed outside the embassy, was activated, and they were basically trying to find out what led to this kind of confusion to begin with. So far, Delhi police maintains that they haven't found any trace of explosive material outside the embassy. Point number 1. Point number 2 is with regards to the NIA team, which had also reached here at the very spot. Remember, 5-member team of the National Investigation Agency was also present at the spot. We've spoken to them. They say that they too haven't really found any evidence of an explosion. Having said that, since the embassy still maintains that they did actually hear a sound of explosion, in fact, we reached out to the Israel embassy. They have confirmed to the fact that they did actually hear a sound of explosion, and that is the reason why they had basically informed the security agency. That is the only reason why this entire protocol is being followed. If you can see around the Israel embassy, even till now, you would find the police officials who are there all present here. In fact, we are given to understand that apart from the Delhi police unit which is present here, you do have Delhi Police Special Cell. They too had sent in a team to basically do a proper investigation and inquiry to be done. And remember, since there is a protocol that is in place, they had essentially to follow all of this. What you see right now on your screens too, these are the images that are just on the backside of the Israel embassy. What you really see, these are the images coming in. That is the reason why these protocols are essentially being followed. Now, having said that, there hasn't been a new statement that has been issued by the Israel embassy, because remember, even the police, they have been a little tight-lipped about the fact that since the embassy maintains that there was a sound of explosion, they are basically trying to trace what really happened, whether at all perhaps there was a tire blast that took place. These are some of the aspects that they are still probing, but so far they all maintain, Rakshita, that they haven't found any trace of explosive material in and around the embassy premises.
Right, Shavan, of course, what we know is that from the eyewitness and also the embassy spokesperson that just spoke to us a while ago, they did hear some explosion, they did hear a loud noise, but they too have very limited information on this. Given the circumstances, what is happening as far as the Israel and the conflict, the war against Hamas is concerned, there are, of course, various suspicions that are being raised. But as far as the embassy or the foreign ministry is concerned, they too are not pointing out on anything or any, not actually able to ascertain that what could have led to this. There was a call, as you were pointing out, there was a call. Harsha also told us about that they are ascertaining if it was a hoax call, but there indeed was a noise and a smoke that had been witnessed from that spot.
Well, the call came in around 5:43. This is what we have picked up from our sources within Delhi police. Immediately thereafter, the nearest police station had sent out a unit. Along with them, Delhi police a special cell team had already reached the spot, and the protocol was immediately followed, which is basically first the entire area is largely cordoned off. The other side of the street, not the place from where we are broadcasting right now, the other side of the street is where the investigation is currently being carried out, because but remember, that's the place where not a single person is actually allowed apart from the security forces to begin with. They say that the moment the area was cordoned off, Delhi police special cell as well as the National Investigation Agency they were basically brought in. In fact, the forensic team was also present. They've actually scanned through whatever material was present outside. In fact, we are being told that there's a movement that's actually taking place. I'll just quickly show you through some of the images outside Israel Embassy right now as Delhi police team. There is another team that has now actually come in. They're essentially going through the protocols which are being followed, which basically includes that once the forensic team actually submits the report, they would be able to come to some sort of a conclusion. The preliminary investigation that would be carried out. Let's just stay with some of the... This is the special cell. That's the latest that we are getting it. The special cell team, what you see right now on your screens, Delhi Police Special Cell team has come in. In fact, they were on the other side. They've carried out a preliminary investigation. We also reached out to Special Cell, Special Commissioner of Police, AGS Dhaliwal, who essentially said that so far they haven't really found anything from the very spot. But having said that, they're not coming to any conclusion, because they are still trying to find out where exactly did the sound come from, and whether at all there is any truth to the fact that this was a sound of an explosion, as the embassy is essentially claiming at this point in time.